back over towards retail row. Everyone who moved on in early looking to gatekeep players who have the zone at their back. The Make It Rain bonus still active for another 3.5 minutes. You see there, Giganza and Vilex now. This is what I'm talking about with these quick edits. See how they just keep claiming areas? You don't want to just have one little 1x1, and look at the shields in the inventory. 2 big shields, too many shields. He's already popped a slurp, and he has a chug jug as well. All sorts of healing as the game goes on.
It's an interesting thing too. While he's trying to recover there is a team immediately adjacent to them, just taking shots, trying to knock these walls out and take possession. They're doing a really good job. One of the techniques they use is editing a window into one of the sides, then immediately resetting it so that they can see through as the wood, or whatever structure type it is, whatever material it is, as it rebuilds. Because being able to edit peak was removed quite a while ago. You see there the gray squares taking up all the vision that you would normally have. Instead, they can kind of just do a quick reset. The shots trading back and forth there. Giganza looks like he's knocked down, which means Vilex has to take an opportunity here. Sneak some shots. He's trying to edit his way out, but couldn't quite get it. Kevlar and Bluehawk.
Jeez.
Securing.
Look at it's just apparently it's like chug jugs just everywhere that are on the ground.
I got minis on me, minis on me.
You hear that? Minis on me. Chug jug. I'm popping all these. Chug jugs they're a double-edged sword because late game it's really tough to be able to take those 15 seconds to pop that chug jug.
It's a big risk. Plus, these players, they can hear the use time. So as soon as they know someone around them is popping, if they're maybe through a layer or two and you're close enough to hear just the sound of drinking the chug jug, they'll get aggressive and push. They'll cancel it. They might not even push all the way into the box that their opponent's in using the chug jug, but just enough to get them to stop. Like we were talking about before, guy like Super Evan taking an opportunity to just fly away. That movement mechanic, since the removal of bouncers, has kind of changed things up. Just another way that players are going to traverse the map in the middle of these big pushes.
No, this changed everything. Look, these guys from TK, they can just build on up and not have a care in the world and then begin to jump on off and glide towards the zone. They could not be further away, though, folks, as this rotation is going to be rough already. Frankie getting tagged on up, Johan just behind. Here comes the zone, the storm now closing. This is tough. Only 170 brick left for God. And there you go. The glide comes on in.
1 minute left on the Make It Rain bonus. Looks like he's going to swoop directly in on a team that almost had no idea that he was there, but gets caught off guard by a quick 180 shotgun.
Quick couple of limbs in. You see the fist bump coming on out. Icy and Okrit are there as well. The storm closing. Still, we had 66 players, now down to 59 with this one zone, and this is where the game begins to collapse quite quickly. Icy trying to move on through. You see Okrit getting tagged from up top. He's trying to build himself roofs. I believe this is still Tfue and Cloaksy. The stinks, absolutely great to force your opponent out of position. As again, they're inching on in. Now they're going to begin to build their 1x1s, claim their territory. That's a great use of the pyramid to block the opposing player's build that was just below. He doesn't want the player to be able to edit out that floor, so they pyramid above it to give that extra bit of protection. They've got to claim that floor. Yep, beautifully done.
Replacement, like you said, just puts it immediately on top. Any of those non-possessed floors, like that natural roof right there, they're gonna edit, they're gonna destroy it and replace it immediately. Because, like you said, ownership of these surfaces is huge.
Yep.
When you're starting to build up around other teams, you see multiple teams, like you said, Tfue Close still on the top.
He's got the heavy sniper as well. My gosh, we've seen what Tfue can do with this weapon. Just barely missed that shot. Now the Make It Rain bonus area did just end. We'll have updates for you guys at the end of the game of who winds up taking that home, or if someone winds up taking it home. Yes, that is very key.
If two teams tied on elimination down there, it's going to roll over to the next game. Tfue gets a shot there on Flowers, gets the elimination.
Absolutely 3 for this squad. That should be a point now for Tfue and Cloaksy. They are on the board. Remember, Cloak got those first 2 eliminations. Now, I believe it's almost time for them to go.
Now that heavy sniper is more than just a utility for getting eliminations at range. You'll see if we get to the late game and Tfue is built up directly next to someone, they'll use it as a breaching tool too, because it will one-shot any surface that a player builds up. Now, there's that Cloak, the Tfue and Cloak are going to go for the deploy on the glider there, try and get immediate height advantage in the team underneath. These guys are, they always, I feel like, have a top-down view of everybody.
But
big
this
shots on Tfue.
He just got rocked right there. Going to go ahead and pop these minis and the slurp. We'll put him at around 145 total HP in there. Great use of bandages. The slurp will, if he can get these bandages up to 75, the slurp will fully get him back to 200 HP. Cloak's just protecting him right now.
do everything he can while Tfue's trying to heal back up. And it looks like there is a team pushing up immediately to the northwest. They're going to build up. Now, because of the glider change, these fights can play out a little differently than we've seen in the past.
A lot different.
Tfue and Cloak, if they feel like they're going to get shot down, maybe somebody's going to get the height advantage on them, they could just jump off and glide away.
Yep. No, that's completely changed how the game is played now. This would be almost certain death being this high up with so many players around. There's a look at the match stats right now. Almost 20 minutes into this game, still 49 players left, which is just absolutely nuts.
We've seen pretty stacked lobbies like this in the past. We're getting ready for that storm to move here in 12 seconds. Guarantee you Tfue and Cloak are going to take that glider.
And this is that high ground.
Actually, Tfue and Cloak are split. They have Ocrit is stacked between them in the tower that they're in. I'm assuming Crit's teammate is down below at the very bottom.
But see, Cloak still has a rift to go, so I'm wondering if they use the rift to go right now to get, you know, easy rotations. It looks like they're going to try to farm a limbs right here. Some great tags, players beginning to glide. Everyone now soaring through the air as it's an all-out race for this next zone. Waiting, dropping down right at the perfect time. Now Cloaksy on the ground, looks to try to claim one area as his own. This is where the lobbies begin to drop quick. Take a look at that player number on the right side of your screen. Still 30 seconds on this rotation. Nice now down, Ashton now down. You see Bartonologist has been eliminated. The lobby beginning to drop like flies as everyone has begun an all-out assault, Lupo, and this is honestly how you expect it to go.
Now the zone, the travel distance in the zone was so far that no one had an opportunity to drop straight into the next safe zone and build up. Everyone was forced into a fight there. The player count still going down. Everyone is still moving. You can see in the top left of the screen for a moment there, people still stuck outside the zone. Tfue and Cloak trying to make their way inside, building up just each layer one at a time, and even a window there in case they need to cover each other through the layers. Just trying to take as many shots as they can.
This 8 damage zone. This 8 damage zone.
Multiple players going down to the zone. You see in your feed there. Mr. Gubber gets a double there. General Vicaros goes down.
And look, only 20 players left down. Tfue gets the knock on the Mars. A great shot from Mitro, who had one of the best plays. You see 5 eliminations, and now everyone gets brought up by the rift to go, and this will completely change it. They're going to try to just slowly float on down, ride this zone on over. You see Mitro, he's scanning the ground right now. Where's my best place? Where can I land and begin to secure some sort of area and solid footing? 5 elims from Mitro himself.
The only risk right now with a slow drop is if players down there secure a little box for themselves and look up, they can take shots.
Oh, bello!
Vabbè, la vince Tfue.
C'hanno l'high ground loro.
Vai, quick scope.
Non mi sta laggando come le bestie.
Porca
troia, che male.
Finisci lo stronzo. Bravissimo.
Non lo salverà mai.
No, ma raga, è fatta. È fatta, ve lo dico. La vince lui. La vince lui, guarda come sta messo bene.
Sì, ma fatti i cazzi tuoi, Fran.
Ah, 200
Non
materiali.
si dice mai.
200 materiali l'ultimo cerchio, è vinta da lui, c'ha l'high ground.
Non si dice.
Alle bende. La zona fa 8 di danno, non fa 10, Porca.
Bello.
1v1.
Edita e spa.
Anzi, lagga talmente tanto che edita.
No, dove?
Guarda. Nitro contro Tfue, raga. E un altro player che non so chi sia.
Che la vincerà.
Questo qua ha i materiali ma non ha vita.
A Mitro sta sempre low ground.
Sì, è tipo Poch.
The fuck is going on?
Vabbè.
Ma questo qua c'ha il coso,
No, Tfue! Ha vinto, ok.
Mamma mia, guarda che sta a prendere pene della dimensione assurda.
Guarda che se aveva vita era finita.
Mamma mia, se gli entrava lo shot di double barrel a
Ma bastava un millimetro che magari entrava lo shot brutto,
Tra l'altro, quell'albero messo proprio dove finisce la safe era da troll.
Fame pratica, devi girare.
Che culo, raga.
Poi ha detto bene,
20 minutes in, there was 49 players left. 5 minutes later, we have a winner. That's how crazy the ending zones are. Here it is again. Hero was so low. You saw Tfue popping those bandages. He got absolutely rocked by that double barrel. but he got the bandage off in time, didn't get ticked by the storm, and there's the celebration from Tfue. And now